Welcome students, in the series of verbs. All English learners know a sentence needs a subject and a verb. There are imperative sentences that don't need a subject. This is an exception, though. Verbs are divided into two types, namely finite verbs and non-finite verbs, based on their behavior when placed with a subject in a sentence. In this video, you will be introduced to finite verbs and how they can be used with examples to make them easier to understand. Are you ready? Let's get started. What is a finite verb? Finite verbs indicate the subject's major activity in a statement. Finite verbs may form separate clauses or phrases that make sense in a sentence. How to use finite verbs in sentences? Using finite verbs correctly requires several considerations. Finite verbs always need a subject. Verbs must match subjects. Use a finite verb to make the phrase independent. Conjugate the finite verb correctly for the context. Let's look at some examples to understand how finite verbs are used in sentences. Tom reached home after 8 p.m. The root verb reach is used in its past form and acts as the finite verb in the above sentence. Do you know how to draw a tiger? In this sentence, the verb know used in its simple present form is the finite verb. My child likes singing English songs. The verb like, used in the third person singular form, is the finite verb in the above example. We had all the South Indian delicacies served at the wedding reception on June 8th. In the above example, had is the finite verb. Hope you understand how finite verb work in a sentence. Now a question arises: how to find or identify the finite verbs in a sentence? Finding a finite verb via subject and tense is preferable. If you are able to do so, you are dealing with a finite verb. To be sure, check. Is the word functioning as a noun and does it end with ing? If yes, it's a gerund. Is it preceded by to? If yes, it's probably an infinitive. Is it being used as an adjective? If yes, it's probably a participle. Does it follow an obvious finite verb, for example, am, is, was, has, or have, to create a tense? If yes, it's a participle. Now, let's check your understanding of finite verbs. Check your answers. This is it about this session. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new about verbs. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and hit the bell button to subscribe to our channel.